Hey guys, how are you? Type A here. Uh, I wasn't planning on recording this video, but today I got the Nanopack by Toybox Audio, and I was super inspired to kind of record something like a little quick look at the pack because they put a lot of good stuff. I think this is like Blocks 2.0, but done by someone that is not Native Instruments. I started with Blocks when they pretty much since they came out, but I thought the initial Blocks were they took a lot of the screen space and they were super intensive on the CPU. But these new blocks are amazing. They take less space and they don't eat a lot of CPU, and pretty much they are all have the same this compact like UI with like same controls, and it's very intuitive. It's not hard to get into them once you look around a little bit. So let me show you how you can start creating something with the Nanopack. And the cool thing about this is that since they are teamed with Native Instruments, you don't need to purchase Reactor. I think if you get the free Reactor player and you purchase the pack, right now it's going for $45. So that's a steal. If you get it, you can go instantly and start messing around with this, which is massive. There's a lot of stuff. For instance, oscillators, filters, effects in different categories. So it's a lot of stuff. So yes, let me show you like how you can go about making something with this. I always like to use the search option here to browse. So if I want to get into like oscillator, so it makes a search based on what you type, and these are like pretty much the folders. I have some from the free pack, and then I have the nano pack. So for instance, this analog oscillator, and then pretty much like same other reactor blocks. In order to connect this, you need to get pitch from your keyboard. You need to get the gates of the notes you're playing, send that to an envelope, and connect that to a BCA. And that's pretty much the same stuff as the regular blocks. So envelope. So nano envelope, this one can get gate here, and I can use this as a modulation source. You see when I press it, it blinks in blue. Yeah, so pretty much that's what I need, and I can adjust my envelope. My level here, this is the amount of the envelope that's going to control my BCA. And so BCA, this one is pretty simple. Can plug here, and you see that I have this tiny dot that is moving when I press the envelope. So that's my kind of like my my visual feedback that I'm getting signal. And the other thing that I want to do is like to make the velocity 0. I don't want this to be velocity sensitive. So I'm going to always reach for the maximum amount. Yeah, so now I can connect my oscillator to the BCA, and then the output to my meter here, just for visual reference. And now, of all the oscillators and all the stuff that I tried so far, everything is amazing quality, and the CPU impact is like minimum. I was messing with different patches, like bringing in a lot of blocks, and it barely got beyond 5% in the meter here, and also in BW wasn't showing a lot. So So what I like about these blocks is that pretty much all the modulation inputs are here in the front. So in the previous ones, you had to go to you only had two modulation inputs, the A and the B, and you can like connect two of them at a time to a single block and try to mess around with that. But here, for instance, if I want an LFO to control the pulse width modulation, I can simply bring an LFO, like a nano LFO here. Let me put it in the front. And if I drag it from below, the signal is going to be bipolar in case I want to put it in the middle and have it move it. Or if you have it all the way to the minimum value, you can use this and it will go. Yeah, so this one is a pretty basic oscillator. It's only like the basic shapes. So your sine, which doesn't respond to pulse width modulation, triangle, like sawtooth, and square. The effects are really great as well. So for instance, here in the delay category, I have a lot of stuff here that I haven't tried. So I was looking for like I don't know, like a ping pong delay, something like this. And since we are pretty much in a modular environment, there's a couple of ways we can connect this. So what I want to do is have the output of the oscillator going into the delay, but have this merge with the original signal in a mixer of some sorts. I want to manually control the volume of the delay because there's no like volume here to mix this signal with the original signal. So I kind of want to have control of that. So you can look for a mixer in the Nanopack. So mixer, this one. And now what I want to do is take the output of my BCA here, which is like one single output, and I want to use two inputs in the mixer as my left and right channel for my delay. Connect the output of my oscillator to the input of my delay and map this now to the output of the levels here. And as soon as I bring the delay, it started making sound. So I'm guessing that I need to basically to take the same output here. Yeah, exactly, to control the BC8 as well. Sorry. Oh, now we can add a reverb as well. So Nanopack, Nano Reverb. This one I was trying, is really cool. Let me take the output of my delay, plug it in here, and connect my reverb. The quality of this river is amazing. Now, one thing that I would like for this ecosystem of blocks is the ability, same in the grid, to right click and like, since all the modules like blocks have similar inputs and outputs, I would like to right click and then instantly replace this, and it will remember my connections. Because right now I need to, if I wanted to try a different oscillator, I need to manually connect like the same pitch and map this to the output as well. So I think they can work on that. So let me look for a different oscillator now. So I have several here. I have FM, I have, I think, wavetable as well. Let me see. Yeah, wavetable. There's a lot. And I'm intrigued about these polyphonic wavetable oscillators. I was trying it before recording the video. I don't know, I didn't get it to work. Like, at least not the way I was expecting to play polyphonically, like simultaneous notes with my MIDI keyboard. And yeah, right now this is only like monophonic, playing one note at a time. So the wavetable, let me bring it here in the front, let me get pitch, and let me map this. Yeah, let me map this to the input of my BCA. Now, let me show you a nice trick if you want to, like, based on like gate signals, like randomize this. They added like blocks for that. So there's a randomizer here, and that is pretty cool. Basically, based on like gates, like multiple gates, if you connect this, for instance, this output to the position. Let's see if we can get gates from the clock here, like 8 notes, something like that. And I need to play it, and I need to pretty much play it in big way to get like values for that. Yeah, the quality of the reverb, the delay, and the oscillators is amazing. I see myself using this from now on to create synthesizers and hopefully like sequenced stuff, which is pretty much what I always like to do with modular stuff. And as you can see here, the CPU is not like, he barely knows that something is going on here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm definitely a noob. I haven't messed around yet to figure out all of these like blocks and the spectral stuff, all the shit that we can do with these blocks. So yeah, hope you're excited. Right now, if you try and go see the Toybox audio like page, you can get the pack for $45. And I don't think you need to purchase Reactor in order to mess around with this in like full version. So yeah, I hope this is interesting to you guys. Let me know in the comments. Again, sorry for the quality of the video and the microphone. I have a weird position here now. If I like face directly to the monitor, I can. It's not going to pick up my signal. This is a shitty microphone. But yeah. Bye then.